right, how's it going, everybody? For those that do not know, my name is Mark Harmon, as you can see on the sign back here, and this is the Comic On Demand show. For those that are not aware, this is the drawing show where I will draw a 4-panel comic, and it will look something like this. But as you can see, this thing is blank. That is because I am going to let you, the viewer, tell me what to draw right now. Okay, so before we get started, I have a couple ground rules. I try to keep this thing PG and we're just having fun. So I don't take any suggestions of anything super graphic or anything naughty or whatever. And then I also, rule number 2, I don't take any suggestions of pre-existing properties like Superman or SpongeBob or whatever. Anything that has like a name or that's like a specific character that already exists or whatever. I don't know what the copyright rules are, what I can and can't get away with, so I'm just going to straight up avoid that problem altogether. So, this is how it's going to work. You will see a little dancing guy right about here, and it'll say, be back soon, and then I'm going to put go in the chat, okay? So, when I put go in the chat, the first 2 suggestions that come in after that, those are the 2 suggestions that I'm going to combine together to create this 4-panel comic. All right, so this is where I need some audience participation, and it looks like right now there's only 1 person in the audience that I can see. So Sandy, you may have to give me 2 suggestions because so far nobody else looks like they're here. So as soon as I put go in the chat, where's my button? Right there. So as soon as I put go in the chat, give me a suggestion. Maybe, I don't know, give it 10 seconds. And then if nobody else says anything, then give me another one. All right, sound good? Okay, so let's get those suggestions right about now. All right, we have our first 2 suggestions of Night on a Triceratops. And the second suggestion is cow jump over the solar eclipse and the moon. Oh, sorry, there's a little heart icon thingy that's blocking the word the, so I can't quite, I think it says the, okay. So a night on a Triceratops and cow jump over the solar eclipse moon. All right, so I'm going to put those suggestions right here at the top. Night on how do you spell Triceratops? Triceratops? Sure, I don't know. And cow jump over the eclipse. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay. So before I even get going, I see you want me to go to Google because, whoops. Uh-oh. All right. Well, that's cool. All right. There was some sort of issue with this streaming thing, and so I had to put it in safe mode. But I think when it's in safe mode, it doesn't do my little filtery things. So I don't have a blurred screen. So you're just gonna have to hope and pray that I don't have any kind of copyright strikes or something. Ceratops. Okay. I'm gonna do Triceratops running and see what that gets me. do that one. That one looks good. It's a good pose. Ooh, that one's good too. He's angry. That one's a pretty good pose too. See, here's what I want to know. See, like, I'm going to draw a Triceratops, but I need reference, right? But the artists that drew these, what reference did they use, you know? Because they can't, like, get a real picture of a real Triceratops for reference. So what are they using? And then I'm just gonna get some reference of a knight. I like that one. I don't know if this particular knight has like a name, but I like this knight. It has this sort of bucket helmet looking thing and the white with the red cross on it. That's a cool knight. I like it. Okay. Yeah, let's do that for now. Okay. If the cow is going over the eclipse and it's already going the moon, right? I'm 100% viewer. I missed a few episodes. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Oh, hold on. I need to get my reference where I can use it. Did that do anything weird? All right. No, that's good. Oh boy, all right. Gonna make me draw a dinosaur. That's like, I can't decide if a dinosaur is better or worse than trying to draw a horse. A dinosaur is like a big scaly horse, right? You know, I don't really draw with reference this heavily normally. Like when I'm just doing my regular stuff for clients and stuff. This feels like I'm back in college a little bit. Oh, so you missed a few episodes, but you watched the episodes later, so now you're caught up. Yeah, it's a good thing because there is this overarching story, the whole... You definitely have to go back and watch the old episodes because then you miss the story. Oops, what in the world's that thing doing? Did anyone see the eclipse yesterday? My wife and oldest son saw it. They're in Arkansas right now. They went with Miranda's parents. They went to Arkansas to go be in like the totality of it, so they could see it like 100% or whatever. So they got to see it. Miranda said it was super creepy and really ominous. But here in Wyoming, it was basically nothing. It like barely got dark. It didn't do a whole lot here. All right, sheesh. Hang on, I gotta flip this thing. I'm not skilled enough to look at my reference and then flip it in my brain. Got about 93%, but I saw it happen 3 times at the doctor's office on TV. Can you start over? I had to help move a fridge. You want me to start the drawing over? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm not doing that. as you see, I'm doing a cop-out with this zoomed in panel because I'm not going to sit there and draw a knight and a Triceratops over and over and over 4 times. So yeah. The old zoom in, baby. The lazy artist's best friend. There's some tools in the tools of the trade, tricks of the trade, that's what I meant. Tricks of the trade drawing. Zoom in. If you have to draw like a big crowd of people, then you like do it with their backs, and so then you can just draw a bunch of like silhouettes and stuff, so you don't have to draw all the people. All right, he's gonna say something like, "Come, faithful steed." I suppose steed, is that 2 Ds? Come, faithful steed, let's get that cow. So in this first panel, I need him saying, cow. All right, now I need let's see, that one, that one. Let's do that one because that one looks cooler. Flip. What in the world? Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's see if I can draw this a little bit smaller, I guess. Whoops. Make sure I'm drawing on camera here. You're saying he's having a cow? No, he's not having a cow. They're about to go have a cow. Well, they're about to go get a cow. So then they can have it. Drawing a dinosaur is very intensive. Do I have any family stories? Family stories of dinosaurs? I don't know. I'm sure I have lots of family stories. But family stories about what? I'm just gonna put like a little hint of a cow here. Like a cow's tail or something. this is gonna this is gonna be a janky cow. I'm not gonna go get a reference for a cow. Although maybe I should, because that looks bad. Did you play with dinosaurs when you were a kid? Probably. Though, I think they were more like monsters than an actual dinosaurs, or they were dinosaurs from like Ninja Turtles, and so it was like a dinosaur with armor and a gun and stuff. All right. So there it is so far. Knight riding a cow. He says, "Cow, come faithful steed. Let's get that cow." and they chase the cow, and he jumps over the moon. So the cow escapes. Okay, and you know what? I am going to, so since there's just basically two of you, I'm just going to forego the mid suggestion. I'm just going to start inking this thing. I remember going to Dinosaur Land in Utah when we was maybe 7 to 9 years old, fell in love with dinos, still love dinos. All right, people in the chat, put your, what's your favorite dinosaur? Put your favorite dinosaur in the chat. My favorite dinosaur is the Ankylosaurus. He's that one that's got like short stubby legs, and he's got spikes on his back, and he's got a tail, and he's got like a big spike ball on his tail. That's my favorite dinosaur. Triceratops. Ankylosaurus. Hey, my favorite dinosaur is Ankylosaurus. You can't have the same favorite dinosaur. Okay, I guess you can. There's no rule. Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is pretty cool. Hey, oh, Carson, you were there. How was the eclipse? Miranda said it was super creepy. She said it felt very ominous. It was super rad, and I agree with the chilling feeling. See, now I'm bummed that I didn't get to go see it. Because she was saying that, so there was that one back in like 2017 or something like that, that crossed more over on the west here, where it was, the totality was like in Idaho or something like that. And so here in Wyoming, it was at like 95% or something. And she was saying that like there was a huge difference between 95% and 100%, like it was in the totality zone. She said it was like a totally different experience. So I'm really curious. Because I was like, 95%, 100%. I mean, how different could it be, right? But apparently it's super different. At least that's what she said. That's what she said. You get it? Any Office fans out there? Uh, yeah, the one in 2017, we didn't travel the necessary distance to go see it at the 100%. So just like where we were here in Mountain View, it was only like 95%. Didn't you have to be like somewhere in Idaho or something like that to get the 100%? I can't remember. Our job site back in Bentonville didn't even get dark when I asked our team. They could barely see a crescent with the glasses. That's weird. The thing she said she didn't see any shadow snakes though. I've heard shadow snakes are creepy. I'm not exactly sure what they are, what they look like, but I just heard there's something called shadow snakes. And it just sounds cool. So I want to see what shadow snakes look like. But I did start the day yesterday playing Nikki French's version of Total Eclipse of the Heart. I did do that to celebrate Eclipse Day, you know? I like that version better than the original. Who's the original? Like Bonnie Tyler or something like that? That's one of those rare times where I like the cover more than the original. Sorry. I know that's like an evil thing to say, but Kiki's is better. Kiki's is better. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that supposed to say Nikki French? Nikki French is better? Are you agreeing with me that her version is better? I thought of Five for Fighting lyrics from the song Riddle. I'm glad there's more people in the chat. Yes, me too. This has now been twice where I started the stream with only one person watching. And then I just kind of crossed my fingers hoping that somebody else would show up. Because I need at least 2 people to make this show work. Well, to make it work properly. It could work with 1. See, I need it to catch on so that way I'm not relying on the same 5 people every week. Not that I don't enjoy the same 5 people coming all the time, but uh-oh, I just really messed up that knight's helmet. Good thing it's tiny. The audience of 1 is the AI chat recorder being present, so you're basically talking to yourself. Yeah, I think I think YouTube has some kind of I don't know if it does it live or if it waits until it's done and then it processes it, but YouTube will it will like go through and create a transcript of your videos. And it's funny because sometimes it's not right. It just, it guesses what it thinks you're saying. And it's right like 95% of the time. But there's a few times where it gets a word wrong or something. Yep. All right. I just had to think for a second how I was going to ink this because I think this whole panel, when I actually go back and like do the finals, this whole panel is going to be mostly black. when you get around to selling these online, will they be colored or just black and white? They will be just black and white. I was scanning them and then putting them in Photoshop and doing like a colored version. And then that colored version I was selling like as a print on that Redbubble shop. Oh, that was nice. I just marked up my hand there. Anyway, yeah, I'm not real confident in, because I'd probably color in like marker, but I'm not really confident in my marker skills. So yeah, I'm not doing that. The third panel reminds me of the TV show He-Man riding on the green tiger. Forgotten the name. Battle Cat. Well, his name's Cringer, right? His name is Cringer, and then he turns into Battle Cat. You should ask AI to do coloring for you and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. That would be weird. I don't know if you can give it pictures and then tell it to just color the picture. I don't know if it works like that. Anyway, that's it, people. That is Comic on Demand. That is your Comic on Demand of, what was it, Knight riding a Triceratops and cow jumping over the eclipse. So, there you go. Luella said, when you hummed a little, Uncle Marker is singing a special song for us. Yes, I am, Luella. I am singing you a special song. All right. But that is it. That is Comic on Demand. I'm not going to do anything right there because the whole panel is going to be covered. So it's actually just going to be like a little slivery thing. Anyway, that's it. That's Comic on Demand. Thanks everybody for showing up. Seriously, thank you for showing up. Because without you, I do not have a show. This isn't one of those shows where I can just, nobody shows up, I'll just wing it or do whatever. Seriously, I can't just do whatever. So you are super vital and important, and you're awesome. Thanks for showing up and supporting me and doing all this. And we will. What was the mid suggestion? I didn't do a mid suggestion because I was lazy. Well, because at the time there was only 2 people, and I was lazy and I didn't want to do it. But that's how it works sometimes. Anyway, where's my button? Thanks for showing up, everybody. My name is Mark Harmon. This has been Comic on Demand. Thanks for coming. You're awesome. See you next week.